So Joe Pyfer just learned in the best of ways that there's levels to this game. He's definitely been on a tear. He's definitely been smoking non-ranked competition, but when it's time to face the perfect gatekeeping veteran like Jack Hermansson, he fell short just slightly. It wasn't like he got completely smoked. Hermansson played the cards right and ended up winning. But there were times where I thought Joe had Hermansson on skates, and we saw that, he does belong there with the top of the division, definitely. But there are things he has to do now to win and come out on top. He's got some stuff to work on because I don't think that – well, no, he definitely did lose the fight on the round-to-round basis. But I think he could have won that fight had he just done something different. Had he played his cards just a little bit different, because you got to know who you're fighting and you got to know how to fight them. Joe went 5 rounds for the first time. Not too bad. He has a gas tank. He could go 5 rounds. So you know what? Good for Joe. There's a lot of moral victories, but we want to see a substantial victory of him getting his hand raised in his next competition. That would be outstanding because I see a lot of potential with this guy, and he's taking it with a grain of salt. He had moments in there against a veteran like Jack, and you know what? I don't think he's quite there yet, but this is room to grow. Now, definitely he's going to want to go down towards someone who's non-ranked. Maybe Bo Nickel. Who knows? But he could definitely get some work done and get into that topper echelon. Maybe against a top 15 fighter, right? Someone like just a little bit below Jack Hermansson where he can win, get a rank next to his name, or he could just work on stuff overall, maybe punch a little higher. Who knows? Like he said, ranks don't matter, but good for Jack Hermansson. He's shown that he still has merit. He's not done just yet. He's still definitely going to be a gatekeeper. I don't think he's going to be champion anytime soon, but he is definitely still an essential part to the UFC, and we like longtime guys like that. Guys like Frankie Edgar, who have been around for a while, who can't really hold the belt because of father time, but they still have such a great part in this division. Not so much Tony Ferguson. I think Tony is kind of just done at this point. But we definitely have a lot of those older veterans who are definitely going to stick around and be gatekeepers. Like Clay Guida, he's perfect for this. But Jack Hermansson has fallen into that category where he's definitely a lifelong fighter. Will always be one. He's definitely had his moments near the top. And he's shown that he's merit. So I got to tip my hat off to Jack Hermansson. I wanted Joe Pyfer to win. Super bad. I wanted Joe to win, but he didn't, and he's going back. But I think he'll be better. And Joe is definitely one of my favorite prospects, for sure. I like what he brings together. I like the message he brings. His comeback story is amazing. He's done really good for himself, and he continues to defy the odds. He might come back later. Who knows? But until then, he's got to take some time off, reevaluate, and we'll see him back very soon. I believe he's still got hunger. I think he's still got a lot to offer. Just you need time sometimes, and that's all it is. But great fight, great main event.